Hello, this is Wanker Reviews, and today I will be doing a video on Lenox Hill, a Netflix series documentary about the daily lives of various doctors and nurses at the Lenox Hill Hospital in Manhattan, New York. I was actually really excited to watch this, considering I really liked Netflix's past documentaries in the past few months. Going in, I thought that this would have that Netflix edge. It would be more innovative, but instead, it honestly felt like a lower energy version of something I'd see on TLC. This show honestly made me realize why so many so called reality shows are so heavily edited and scripted because the average person is boring as fuck. I do appreciate the fact that it wasn't scripted or too heavily edited and it was as honest as possible. It did look like a real day in the life or of what goes on in a hospital, which is okay since I hate reality TV shows because they do seem so fake. But I didn't really have any interest in any of the doctors or nurses in the first two episodes. They seemed very flat, they had no personality. I didn't expect much because they are in a work environment and they're just being professional, so it makes sense that they would have cardboard personalities. The whole show just felt very flat. It was very low energy. It was literally like being a fly on the wall in a hospital, which I guess was the whole point. I just really was not into it. There was also a segment that featured two nurses talking about what it's like to work in a hospital and work long hours while being pregnant themselves. I just really did not find these women interesting at all. There was one black nurse and she was so goddamn boring. Like, she almost seemed like a zombie. It's hard to explain, and I don't mean to be rude, but she was just so uninteresting to watch. And she gets so much screen time. Watching it was just very unbearable. There's even another scene with a different Mexican pregnant woman who is, I think she's a doctor, and she gets like a surprise birthday party. And I thought that was kind of unnecessary. Like, I really did not care about this. The most interesting thing was following the journey of some of the patients who were dealing with different types of illnesses. Some had cancer, some were homeless or drug addicts. But even though the patients themselves were interesting because of what they were dealing with, the show managed to make their stories even more dull. Like, how do you make someone trying to beat cancer twice seem like the most boring thing ever? That's an achievement, in my opinion. And after a while, I just stopped caring altogether. And I'm sorry to say, but I just could not stomach watching any more of this. It was very painful to sit through from what I did finish. And I'm not saying it's a bad show, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I don't recommend you not watch it. I do recommend you give it a shot to see if you like it yourself. And for that, I'm not even going to rate this. Just go and watch it yourself and see if you like it or not. So yeah, thanks for watching.